Spider-Man is swinging around New York City and being chased by some kind of villain made of energy. The S.H.I.E.L.D. superhero team shows up to help Spidey, and we learn that the villain's name is actually the Living Laser, and he used to work for Stark Industries before going rogue. The guy enlarges himself and prepares to take down Spider-Man and his friends, but is immediately defeated by Iron Man, who suddenly showed up to the scene. Spider-Man is awestruck at his presence, while Iron Man is having a chat with Nick Fury after the fight, if you can even call it that. They are talking about Iron Man bearing the responsibility for the villain running away when his team was going to catch him. Spider-Man gives them advice on tracing the Living Laser, and Iron Man thinks he is a smart kid, and maybe he should guide him instead of Fury. Fury is obviously averse to the idea, but Spider-Man is already daydreaming about his possible partnership with Iron Man like a goof. Iron Man leaves and Nick Fury tells Spider-Man to stay away from him. If you're into animation recaps, then Inky Myths will be your go-to for manga recaps, the ultimate hub where your favorite manga and webtoons come alive in thrilling summaries. Whether you're catching up on the latest chapters or revisiting old favorites, we've got you covered. So, what are you waiting for? Subscribe, like, and join us as we uncover the ink-stained tales of adventure and myth. We then see immediately how Spider-Man does not give a single shit about Fury's warning as he visits Stark Industries. Stark shows him around the lab, including all his insane inventions, and Spider-Man is having fun testing everything out. Iron Man offers to help Spider-Man achieve his full potential and shows him the Iron Spider suit that he has been working on for him. Spider-Man is ecstatic to say the least. Meanwhile, the S.H.I.E.L.D. hero team starts training without him since he is late. Spider-Man makes a sudden entrance showing off his new Iron Spider suit, but also showing off how he can't even operate it right. The team has a serious meeting with Spider-Man about his use of the Iron Spider suit and how it hinders them in missions. He does not think it is that big of a deal, however. Nick Fury then sends the team to go after the Living Laser, who appeared once again, but keeps Spider-Man out of this mission. Spider-Man shows up anyway and acts like a total asshole, only to get absolutely blasted by the Living Laser just like one. Living Laser beats the rest of them up and runs away like nothing happened. They all berate Spider-Man after the loss. They tell Spider-Man point blank that the suit changed him and that he is becoming someone who he is not, because he's not Iron Man and should start becoming someone unique to him. Spider-Man brushes their concerns off like they are children bickering about. Iron Spider suit sure makes Spider-Man act like the symbiote suit from Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 3, only he is much more annoying. The suit immediately acts weird, and Spider-Man realizes it has now been under the control of the Living Laser. Living Laser takes the Iron Spider armor against Spider-Man's will and ambushes Iron Man. They fight, and the Living Laser threatens Iron Man that he will cook Spider-Man alive inside the suit if he doesn't shut off the security protocols to his armor and gives him full control. Spider-Man tells him to not listen to him, but Iron Man does as he was told to save Spider-Man. The Living Laser immediately knocks out Iron Man and takes control of his armor. Spider-Man goes back to the S.H.I.E.L.D. team and asks for help with the Iron Man situation. He apologizes to everyone and they accept his apology and back him up in his mission to rescue Tony Stark. They ambush the Living Laser at Stark Industries and gang up on him. They throw everything at him as he takes on all of them without breaking a sweat. Spider-Man manages to wake up Stark with the help of Jarvis and tells him to restart the power armor and push the Living Laser out. Iron Spider and Iron Man both team up and decide to lure the Living Laser to a molecular disruption chamber. The plan works and they defeat the Living Laser once and for all. Spider-Man apologizes once again, and Fury shows him a new and improved version of the Iron Spider armor that transforms into a backpack for easy usage when Spider-Man is actually ready to use it. The next episode starts with Spider-Man chasing another comical-looking villain by the name of Batroc the Leaper, while Doc Ock is watching him closely from his base and striking a deal with Taskmaster to go after Spider-Man and capture him for Norman Osborn. Spider-Man almost catches him with the help of White Tiger, but Batroc makes a run for it while Spider-Man's guard is down. White Tiger teaches Spider-Man to be humble so that the small-time villains don't get the best of him, and they end up finally catching Batroc. Peter Parker returns to high school as Principal Coulson is having a meeting with the whole school and telling them to report anyone suspicious due to increasing reports of weird activity. He then announces that the school coach is injured, and there will be a replacement. We see how Taskmaster was the reason for that, and now he is undercover posing as the new coach to get to Spider-Man. Taskmaster put the kids through an obstacle course to test their athletic potential, under the guise of it being for a citywide contest, but we know he is analyzing to figure out which one of them moves exactly like Spider-Man and discover his secret identity. Everyone performs relatively well with a few exceptions going above and beyond. Parker obviously makes a fool of himself, so Taskmaster thinks he is not even a candidate for Spider-Man. Taskmaster picks 3 students to come Saturday for more training for the contest, or to zero in on who amongst them is Spider-Man. And White Tiger is so mad she wasn't chosen that she asks Peter to join her and show up on Saturday anyway. Peter thinks this is stupid, and he is understandably suspicious of Taskmaster. At night, Taskmaster takes out Agent Coulson and realizes that S.H.I.E.L.D. has put security measures on the school, which he thinks is going to make his life so much easier. On Saturday, White Tiger calls Spider-Man to talk about how suspicious it is that the school's fence is electrified and that Harry and the others are stuck inside the gym. Spider-Man shows up already suited, and they infiltrate the school. They find Stan Lee, the janitor, stuck by one of the school's security systems. They help him out and realize that Agent Coulson is also here, but he is trapped as well, suspended over a vat of acid. Coulson tells them Taskmaster has rigged the whole school and jammed the frequencies. He warns them about Taskmaster's abilities and tells them to escape while they can and contact Fury. Meanwhile, Iron Fist helps Harry and Flash escape while he fights Taskmaster alone. Taskmaster studies his technique and copies it to a T to defeat him. Spider-Man and White Tiger see Flash and Harry run away from Taskmaster as he comes to realize that Harry is not in fact Spider-Man, but maybe it is Flash. Spider-Man actually shows up and fights Taskmaster, who thinks he is Flash, when Flash is literally hiding in the locker. Taskmaster copies Spider-Man moves and takes him out. White Tiger joins the fight and strikes Taskmaster's mask away to reveal that he is in fact the gym teacher. They fight, and Spider-Man saves her in return. Taskmaster tells Spider-Man that he is here to offer him a job and get him to his employer. He warns him about Fury and entices him about working for someone else. Spider-Man keeps the conversation going until he outsmarts Taskmaster and buys himself time with White Tiger. They come up with a plan to take down Taskmaster and outsmart his copying ability. They fight him once again and lock him in a dark room. As he attacks him alongside White Tiger, they change the environment and confuse him with different costumes. They defeat him once and for all and start taunting him. Flash distracts them with his stupid insults, and Taskmaster escapes, leaving behind the gym teacher's face, which turns out to have been a mask. Taskmaster returns to Doc Ock and tells him that the school is a lost cause. Doc Ock gets infuriated and starts breaking everything around him. The series continues to ramp up with Iron Man appearing and introducing the Iron Suit, with the next episode being all about Taskmaster and how Doc Ock might actually finally step out to the light. I really like how they used Taskmaster here and didn't make a fool out of him like the MCU. And I can't wait for the Iron Spider to come back and to actually see Doc Ock do literally anything. This brings us to the end of today's video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel to get more videos like this one. Your support helps us grow. And tell me, what do you think of these 2 episodes? Do you think this Taskmaster is better than the MCU one? Let me know in the comments below. I read all of them. And if you're watching till now, thank you. I'll see you in another video soon.